Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. And in the last episode, we actually finished off Chapter 5, Champions of Arliss. And in the last episode, we actually got 6 whole new characters. Wolf, Hardin, and yes, I do mean that Hardin, the Dark Emperor from the future of Marth. And we also got Wendell, we also got Sedgar, Violent, and Roshia. So, with that, let's get ourselves into Chapter 6 and find out what's actually going on here, because I will be honest, I messed up this recording once already, and I'm gonna be making sure that we don't do that again. So, what I did wrong is I did not know how you were supposed to recruit a specific character on this map. And this character... oh, I wish I knew that beforehand, before starting the episode to begin with, because I did not know that this man right over here apparently drops an item that is a key. I hope the game is telling the truth on that based on my little guide that's supposed to help me out with characters and kind of be ready for certain episodes. But the only way to get this guy is if I either bring Julian, which I don't feel like doing because he's not supposed to be on my team in the first place with the setup that we have. The units that we're using right now are pretty good as is. But I ended up telling teleporting Marth into that room, and found out that there's no way out. So I ended up just resetting the episode from the start. So technically this audio file's been going for 25 minutes, but we're starting back from zero, basically is what I'm saying. But with that, let's do this.
The rebels have made it into the castle. Impossible. Well, we will show them. Knights form up and rush the intruders. Archers defend the throne. Thieves loot the castle's treasures, and prepare to withdraw. Hear me, do not let them set one foot into this chamber. Not one.
Not one indeed. But this time, we're gonna be smart and stay far away from that door, because, one, I'm not getting trapped in that room again. I'm just not doing it. I messed up with that room 3 times already, and I don't want to even think about that room until the end of the chapter, and we'll recruit him at the end of the chapter, because if my guide is right, we should be getting a master key, and that'll allow us to open that door later, so we'll be fine for now. We don't need it, and I'm just gonna forget it even exists for now. We're just gonna remember that Richard is on the map, so we don't forget about him. Although he's probably not going to be a unit we use, I do want to at least recruit every unit, just so we can get the small bit of lore that I think we'll get at least the end credits of the game, because I'm used to that being a feature. I don't think that wouldn't be in this game. It would make no sense if it isn't, because I don't think they would have that small detail at least. So I will make sure to be ready for that at least. Okay, so just forget about Richard, we'll get him later, myself. I'm just making sure in my mind that I remember that, because I would grab him right now if it didn't mean leaving someone in a room for about the entirety of the chapter, because that's the only way of getting him right at this very moment. And there's no real point in doing that, because you won't be able to do anything with the 2 units that are stuck in there until the end of the chapter anyways, so I'm just gonna forget about that. If we can't do it that way and there is no key, we'll just end up teleporting Marth in there and doing it the way that I did it beforehand. Hopefully it doesn't go to that point, but... oh, wait a minute. No, that was my reasoning. Okay, so there was a reasoning why I ended up resetting there, because I wasn't sure if Marth could actually leave the room. So I couldn't seize the throne like we would with every other chapter, so that's the reason why. I remember now. Yeah, we're gonna be careful with that. I'm not gonna be throwing any characters in that room now I think about it. Because I don't know if this is a seize the throne kind of level or not, or get rid of every unit on the map level. Because I don't know if Fire Emblem 1 was all just seize thrones. Because it definitely could be. I didn't search up enough to know about that part. All I know is that which characters you can recruit, how EXP works, because we ended up figuring that out in the one of the episodes. I forgot which level exactly, but if you were to click on a unit and you can actually see their experience gain and stuff like that, so it's actually really nice to know for that stuff. So thankfully, this is going to be a lot easier now that I know that we're just going to forget about Richard for now, and then we'll come back to him. So thankfully, that's what we're doing, because I don't know how to get him right now, other than the guide that is for, I'm pretty sure is supposed to be for the DS one, or the other one. There's two remakes for Shadow Dragon. I don't know which one it is that it's talking about. For all I know, it's on the remake that you get the key, which probably is. So for all I know, we're probably not even going to be able to get him, so I'm just going to be honest. Okay, so let's see here. So these guys got 5 movement, so they can't just run at me. I'm just making sure because Caeda can get annihilated more than likely by one of those archers, so just in case I want to be moving in a decent position, but not in the point where we're going to get sniped across the wall. Okay, Navarre, you could sit right here, I think. I think that's fine. I think one of the archers will come out and attack you, but honestly, it's not the worst case scenario because of the fact that it does draw the archers out of that little tunnel. And then we could just force a funnel through here, which technically would be a bad thing, but we don't have to really worry about many long-range units that are severely strong. Not yet, at least, because I haven't seen anything too strong from long-range. Like, the archers aren't that strong, but the mages are actually decently strong if we run into another character like Merrick. Because Merrick is strong, but I have yet to run into another mage like him, so I feel like we'll be fine. But yeah, the only thing I actually think I'll be actually a little bit scared of is any kind of mage if we run into him, because I do know how my mages work, and they are pretty strong from what I can see based on Wendell and Merrick, because Wendell does those double hits with the although it's only 6 damage, but you can attack from long range, and it's literally pretty much obliterates things a lot better than my Gordon did when we had him on the team, just to be completely honest. I feel like that's a decent amount there. Then we can maybe put Lena here, and if they do have any kind of lances and we can dodge them for free experience, that would also be nice. Because I would like to get level 5 for Lena at some point, because I don't know how easy it's going to be to make her into a bishop or whatever, but I would like for her to be able to attack at some point, because she actually is a pretty good unit, from what I can tell. I do like being able to use some really strong staffs early, and she has the ability to use a lot of them stronger staffs as what it looks like, because she is weapon level 7, and based on that, she pretty much can use pretty much every staff in the game, due to that fact, based on how I kind of figured out how weapon level works. It seems like 10 is like more than likely kind of technically the max, but I don't know if there's any higher. But based on what I learned with Jagen, because he's level 10, he starts with the Silver Lance, it seems like there's not going to be too much to worry about there, based on that, like, hypothesis, basically. Okay, so I did drag out the little archers like I wanted it to. Cool. That's exactly what I wanted out of that. Ow, 5 damage and double attacking. Ouch, okay. Maybe that wasn't a good idea then. Wow, okay, please don't. Thanks, man. Okay, now that we survived turn 3 without losing Daros, because one of the main flaws of this game is that I can't see stats unless I double-click every single unit on the map, which is one of my small gripes, because I'm so used to it is limitations, so I can't really yell at the game for that, but it is a little annoying that I can't really see what's going on with every single character on the map. There's no list for it either, you can only see your own units, and not everyone else. It would be very nice to see the enemy units, which could have been added as a feature. They easily could have done that, but I can't really get on Nintendo for that, so thankfully, we survived this time, so what I did this time was I ended up just throwing Drong up here to kind of just face tank anything that came in our way, just to maybe survive, because I didn't know if we were going to survive or not, to be completely honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. The man won't be able to run at me. That's good. I just want to make sure that we're not going to get ran at. So it should be safe to put Mr. Drog right here. Please be a safe place, because I don't know if that's going to be safe or not. The reason why I need him to block that off is so the archers on the other side can't just run through me. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. I feel like we're fine now. Let me make sure that, okay, Cain and Abel would like that experience, but the thing is Cain and Abel really can't get it. So, the best case scenario here is to get Merrick here, and then pull Merrick right over here, do a little bit of damage with Blizzard on this old knight over here, and see what happens. Because I need to lower him a little bit so Cain or Abel can at least do enough damage to at least, never mind. The guy turned into an ice cube, and Merrick got 34 experience. Okay, well, that works anyways. I can work with that, actually. I'm just gonna be honest. I want to get rid of one of these archers, if at all possible. I feel like we don't need to worry about dying here, but I see a possibility of maybe getting rid of this archer early, since he only does 3 damage to me, and we double attack, so a little bit of damage on that archer would be pretty nice, actually. Okay, so far so good. Now we can move Ogma here, I think. I feel like that should be fine. I'm making sure this thief can't run on us either. Let's see here, 7 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wendell should survive that, I think, but I'm gonna just throw Yagan right in front of him just in case, just to stop that from happening before it happens. Because honestly, this game keeps throwing things for a loop sometimes, and I'm just gonna be careful just in case, because I didn't expect Daros to get one-shotted, to be completely honest, in 1 turn. Because Daros has some decent defense, and I didn't expect the enemy to basically say that's null and void, and yeah, 1-turn him. I didn't think that was going to happen, honestly, and I didn't expect him to get super outspent. Oh, he only has 6 defense? Really? Huh. Okay, so my guide was right. He does kind of fall off. Oof, okay. Well, the reason why I said I wanted to use Daros was because of I liked his model and stuff, and I like the theme of pirates a lot in games, so it's really cool to use pirates as, like, characters and stuff. But that was the reasoning for why I wanted to use Daros, but I did also say that if he does fall off so hard that there's no point in me using him anymore, and made a unit that can trade off with him, I would change out for another character, because yeah, the 6 defense can hurt us, and he has really low speed too on top of that, so hopefully he starts getting better levels, because I feel like he could probably maybe get a better level instead of what he has at the current moment, because yeah, the 6 defense on a on that kind of a unit is actually not that good because of how low its hit rate is to begin with. It's not good at all. I'm just gonna be honest, because the hit rate is very important in this game, and axes are the lowest hit rate in this game, but they give you the most damage, or might, or is what it's really called. But yeah, I need to be very careful with that, because if we don't do what we need to do there, yeah, he's not going to be able to do much after quite a while in this game, and once we get to a certain point, I think he will fall off really hard if he doesn't start getting better levels from here on out. But that's any character, honestly, in Fire Emblem. Any character can fall off super hard as long as they're not pulling their if they're not getting good rolls on their levels, then any character can really fall off. Even Marth, for instance, could probably fall off if we're really unlucky, but I highly doubt it. I think he has some decent growth rate, so I don't think we need to worry about that one, but it is definitely possible. We have a bunch of thieves coming our way too, so we also have that to deal with. I wish it said what they're holding, because one of them grabbed this chest over here, and one of them's holding an item, but I can't tell what they're holding because the game doesn't tell me, which is kind of unfortunate. So one of them are holding something, and I don't know what it is, which is really kind of unfortunate. But let's see here, we can use you to start dealing with this heavy armored unit in front of us. So let's Excalibur this guy into pretty much, yeah, let's just burn through his armor with our wind magic, because honestly, we don't need to be dealing with heavy armor knights at the moment. because we kind of have, we're kind of surrounded at the moment, if I'll be completely honest. Okay, Wendell, I want you to deal with the other armored knight, since we really don't have many people to actually deal with these guys, because they do have a lot of high defense. And also there's a general at the end of the map, so we need to also get ready for that as well. And I'm pretty sure, due to the fact that he is a pre-promoted general for the boss, it's definitely going to be, sketchy to deal with. Let's see what kind of defense we're actually needing to go through. Ooh, 14. Good thing most units have 0 resistance in this game. So mages, thankfully Wendell and Merrick, are going to be definitely having a fun time with that. I'm just going to be honest there. Okay, let's see here. Marth has the Armor Slayer, but he also has the Rapier, so honestly, I feel like we can just slice through this knight over here and just get rid of him right now. I feel like we should be fine. It also gives us a crit chance as well, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they didn't get rid of that. Or, well, I'm pretty sure in the first one they would have the crit chance as well, because it's in the later games. It wouldn't be just added for no reason in the later games, I would think. Or I would hope, at least. Okay, down with another knight. Now it's a little bit easier. The thieves are easier to deal with. The heavy knights are a little bit different, so good thing those are out of the way now. Okay, Drog, you're pretty much fine there. Let's see here. What else can we do? We also have Wolf. Wolf hasn't really got to fight anything yet, so I feel like we can use him. But I don't want to use him to get this experience right here. Let's see here. I need Cain and Abel. Which one's Cain and which one's Abel? Abel's there, and Cain's on the bottom. Okay, good. So which one needs the experience more? You have 69. Okay, cool. And you have 20. You need it more. Okay. Abel, you can fight this thief off then, since we really don't need Cain to get this, since Cain's really close to his level, but you're a little bit off, so we're just going to give you the experience. It's better off that you get it than Cain getting it, since Cain's pretty close, and honestly, you're pretty close once you get a couple kills anyway, so honestly, just kind of like pad out your experience gain. It just helps us in the long run. Okay, let's see here. Drug, I need you to get rid of this guy in front of you if you can do so. Let's use the Lance. Lance might just get rid of the rest of this guy's HP since he does have a hefty amount. As long as we do 13 damage, or 11 damage apparently, and one-shot that guy out of the way. 32 experience, not bad. Okay, perfect. Okay, now can we use Daros to get safely without dying? He is full HP, right? 22. Okay, perfect. Now we can use Daros to get over here, not die to this archer this time, hopefully. Actually, you know what? Before we do something stupid, let's create a bookmark. And now we're going to do that. I just want to make sure that Daros doesn't miss, and we completely just whiff anything we could have done over here, because of the fact that this archer is going to double him anyways for 10 damage, no matter what we do, I'm pretty sure. So, just in case, a little bit of damage to this archer would be nice. Okay, perfect. And then we have someone that can just shoot him over the wall, so we're perfectly fine there. Yagan... Yagan really is just going to kill anything that he goes across over there, so we're going to deal with this little horseback unit with Ogma. Oh no, this is not Ogma, this is Navarre. Navarre and Ogma have the same exact model, so don't blame me. It's honestly hard to kind of guess who's who based on sprite models, and that is 10 damage. Ouch. I didn't expect you to do 10 damage to me out of nowhere. I will be kind of honest there. Ouch. Okay, pretty sure we don't have to worry about that, though. I'm pretty sure I can just go over here, bring this man over here, use Wolf to use a steel bow on this Mr. Lance, and I'm pretty sure this guy is pretty much dead. Am I right or am I wrong? Nope, I am wrong. Apparently he survives with 1 HP. Okay, great. You know what? Just because I don't want to mess this up, I'm just gonna do this and just waste 1 warp. I would have done it if what had happened earlier worked, but honestly, I just don't want to deal with that. So I'm just gonna throw Ogma over there and slice and dice that guy into oblivion, so I don't have to worry about getting lanced to death. If I'll be completely honest. Okay, please You need to get out of the way, buddy. Mr. Cavalier, you're out of here. No more. just get out of here. I hit you like multiple times now with 3 different units. Just leave the map, please, before something happens. Okay, perfect. Okay, Jagen, perfectly fine. Okay, perfect. Then we can just bring Jagen over here, do a little bit of damage to this, this little, healer over here, or curate, or whatever you want to call them. Guy that kind of looks like Grease, if I'll be completely honest. But just to get this guy out of the way so we don't have to worry about anyone getting randomly healed or anything. Because that could be a problem, but honestly, we haven't ran into healers being a major problem. I honestly don't think the enemy healers are going to be too bad, honestly. Let's see here, I don't think... Wait, does Harden have a, what do you actually have on you? A steel sword. Oh, that's actually not bad. I actually can't buy those yet, so that's actually really nice. What does Kane have? Does he have... No, he doesn't. I was kind of hoping he would have a throwable, but he doesn't, so that's unfortunate. That would be really nice to have a throwing lance, if I'll be completely honest, since we really don't have many long-range weapons. For some reason, the areas that I have went to for the armories, they always have axes instead of what I actually need, which is lances and stuff like that, which would definitely be nice. But it's kind of unfortunate, but it's fine though. Okay, and then we can move Harden forward since we don't need to worry about Harden taking damage since he's pretty decently leveled, I think, and he's full HP, so honestly, it's not the worst case scenario if he takes a small bit of damage from a random archer. Okay, so far so good. These thieves are taking all the treasure though, which is a little unfortunate. Okay, this guy's going for Wolf instead, thank you. Thank you for going for Wolf instead of Navarre, because Navarre was actually low. But you just did 10 damage. Mr. Archer, please don't double him out of nowhere. Like you did with Daros. Okay, he's not dealing with him. Okay, thank you. Daros, you get your revenge on this man because now he just backed himself into a wall. So, you get to fight one of these archers and actually get rid of him, because he literally can't leave you in a couple seconds. Oh, here comes our first mage, like real mage attack. 5 damage. Oh. I actually thought it was going to be much more scary. Okay. You only do 5 damage to me. That's actually really good. Because honestly, I thought we were going to get hit for a lot more, if I'll be honest. Based on how much I've been hyping up Wendell and Merrick, because they do a lot of damage. But for some reason, this mage does a lot less. Because Wendell would do like 14 normally, and Merrick would do like 13 per hit. So basically, if he were to double, yeah, that's a lot of damage. This man can only do 5 damage per turn. That's pretty sad. Oops. Well, you kind of killed yourself, buddy. I'm just gonna be honest, and I see free experience for Caeda, so I'm gonna go take that real quick. And I'm going to slice this guy right in the head. Here you go, Mr. Archer. You shouldn't be able to survive this, but if you do, I'm gonna be surprised. Just gonna be honest. Please double attack Caeda. Thank you. Okay, cool. Still don't know what warrants a double, though, because it's, apparently it's, less than 5 for a double, but I don't know the exact amount, but we got 1 skill, perfect. We also got weapon level, speed, and luck, and max HP. Not bad, that's a big assortment of things, actually. That's actually a really good level. Okay, perfect. We need to start dealing with these thieves as well that are kind of ransacking everything. We also got this armored unit that we have to deal with very shortly. I'm gonna have Marth start dealing with one of these thieves, because I want them to not be able to run off with our items. So yeah, we're not gonna let that happen. I think I can use this iron sword. It is gonna break in 1 more turn, but I feel like we could do a decent amount of damage to one of these thieves before that happens to us. I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna double us. Oh, never mind. Apparently Marth's faster than the thieves. That's actually really good. And that's also a level for Marth since he was at 90 experience, which is always good. Level 8, weapon level increased by 1, speed increased, max HP, not bad. Okay, perfect. As long as we keep increasing our stats, is the better. Just don't become Jagen where he's missing out on a lot of experience, which is unfortunate, but thankfully his weapon level makes up for it, because he can use silver lances really early. Hopefully, that's not his only boon, but It's definitely a bane if he doesn't get anything out of this. Okay, let's see here. How low is this mage? Full HP. I wondered. Nope, none of our mages actually have resistance. That's kind of weird. I would have expected the mages to kind of have, like, at least a little bit of resistance to other mages and, like, other vice versa for other mages. But apparently not. That's actually surprising. Okay. Let's see here. We can have Ogma deal with this thief over here, since this thief's gonna probably start running, so we might as well get rid of him in general. I don't think we need any thieves leaving this castle alive. So, yeah, Mr. Thief, I'll be ready to get sliced and diced by Mr. Ogma himself. Bye-bye, buddy. And down goes another thief. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and I swear if that's another 98 experience... What is with that? That's the third time that's happened where it's like right on the dot. We've had 98 experience, and now we have 99. I made the joke that it was going to happen at some point, and it finally happened. And I'm pretty sure this is the third episode in a row that's happened where they've dropped like really close to it. Okay, let's see here. You have 3 speed. I'm pretty sure this mage will double you, will he? Let's see here. Do you double him? 5. Okay, this will help me test, actually, wouldn't it? Because of the fact that if this guy doubles me, when he only has 2 extra speed, this will answer one of my major questions. Okay, let's see. Okay, Drong, if you get doubled here, this actually helps me figure out how speed works in this game. Because I want to figure it out on my own and not have to search up every little thing in this game. Okay, we still get doubled. Really? Oh. Okay, so it's like either 1 above or 2 above. Okay. The only way to really test this is if they have 1 more speed than us. And that's about it. Okay. So yeah, 5 speed and 3 speed. Huh. Okay. I'm starting to get it, but I'm also kind of confused at some points too, how that works, because there's no, like, absolute way to tell until we actually run into someone that has the exact same speed as us. Or 1 over, I mean. Because we need 1 over, because if it's the exact same speed, they're gonna even out and probably just attack 1 and 1, basically, is what I'm trying to say. We got weapon level, luck, max HP. Okay, that's not bad. Could be better, but I'd like some more strength for certain characters, if I'll be honest, but other than that, I think we're fine. You're 30 experience. Okay, fine. How about you, Daros? How close are you? 24. Okay, that's fine. Kane is 69 still. And then Abel is 28. Okay, so he's nowhere close. But we can throw Abel right over here, and he should be able to get rid of this person. So, here you go, Mr. Mage. You should die to this 100% attack chance, and bye-bye, Mr. Mage. No more getting hit by that guy. Okay, so he's only dangerous if you're slower to him, basically, is what I'm seeing there. Okay, Merrick's 75, but I want him to deal with the armored unit, because the armored unit's actually dangerous. So, just in case, we're going to stay away from him. I'm going to have Navarre, though, I think. Oh wait, no, Daros is level 5, ain't he? Yeah, Daros needs it more. So, Daros, you deal with this thief. I'm pretty sure you're going to miss, but let's see if you even hit. If you miss, then it's unfortunate, but honestly, I kind of... You actually hit him. Good job, buddy. Good job indeed. Okay, cool. Thank you, Daros. Good on you. Okay. Let's see here. Kane, I want you to deal with this thief over in the corner here. And then we'll have Merrick deal with the one guy that's trying to run away at the moment. The big old knight that's sitting right in the corner, hiding for his life from the rest of my army. And wait, what? The bar was full. How'd he dodge? That looked like a... What? Okay, so full bar does not mean 100% hit chance. Unless that was like a 99%. Wow, okay, that's unfortunate. I always thought that meant 100% chance, apparently not. Okay, well, apparently I'm wrong on how that works in this game. Okay, let's do a little bit of damage to this little, guy over here, since he is going to smack me for some damage if we're not careful. Okay, 14, not bad. Okay, now Navarre should be fine to deal with him? I'm gonna do bookmark just in case, because that seems a little sketchy. I feel like this guy's gonna randomly do a little bit more damage than I think. I'm gonna go Killing Edge, though. I don't know how the Killing Edge works in this game. I can't tell what if crit rate even is a thing in this game, because the bars don't mean anything if hit chance isn't 100% when it's at full. So, I honestly don't know. I'm just gonna be honest. I honestly don't know what the actual hit rate is, or critical rate, or whatever. I was always thinking that was 100, but apparently not, so, I don't think I'll be able to even guess what the critical rate is in this game, if I'll be completely frank. Okay, so far so good. Yagan is perfectly fine where he is, but we're gonna have him, like, encircle this thief so he can't just run. And also, did we get any of the treasures that these guys stole? I swear we didn't. So, what happens with that? Because we didn't get any of that, if I'll be completely honest. I think that's everyone. There's no one else on the map, right? Nope, there isn't. Okay, perfect. Everyone, let's get ready for whatever the enemy is going to throw at us this time. Doesn't look like much is happening, because Rickard can't even move, and it looks like the enemy's not going to converge on us out of nowhere, so we're perfectly fine there. Okay, Daros is really low on HP, and we kind of need to heal him, so Lena, you can go over here, heal up Daros real quick so he can kind of start tanking the archers that we need to start making their way over here, because they're kind of just going to camp over there for now until we actually get someone near them. So, Drog, go over here, and you start doing that. Okay, perfect. Okay, Kane's still got no experience from that. I completely forgot about that, so hopefully this time we actually attack them this time. Probably not, but it might happen. Yeah, cool. Thankfully, the 100%, what would be normally 100%, actually went through this time. Level 6, strength by 1, not bad. Speed, luck, defense, max HP. Not bad, that's a hefty level compared to what we've been getting. Strength and speed, really good. Really good. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, perfect. Okay, so Caeda, I need you to start making your way as well. Although there is the archers we still need to deal with, as soon as we get rid of them, we can actually start getting you some experience, since you are kind of lacking on it because of the fact that how everything's been going. Okay, so far so good. And so far, it looks like you don't get, what the thieves dropped, which is weird. I don't know why. Maybe we'll get it at the end of the chapter, maybe? Because we did kill them. So you'd think we would get all their resources for what they dropped, but for some reason they didn't drop what they were holding, so... Okay, so the game doesn't work like how I'm used to it being, because usually when you kill the thief, you get their resources, but there's no way for us to actually get to these chests beforehand, so... Why is it like that? That's really weird. Like, the only way for you to get to these chests before the thieves do is if you teleported with the warp staff, I think. Or, like, you literally ran through here with, like, no care in the world for the enemies that you were dealing with, and probably sacrifice a unit or two by trying to do that as well. That would definitely lead to you maybe getting the treasure chest on this map as well, honestly. But I didn't have a way to open them because I didn't bring Julian, but honestly, it's not really my fault. I had no reason to bring Julian to this map other than treasure chests, because I didn't feel like there was a real reason to use him because of the fact that assassins aren't upgradable, so I felt like I shouldn't have needed to bring him just for the fact of treasure chests, because if the game is telling me the truth based on my small guide that we were talking about earlier, this general over here should drop what I need. And before we do kill him, because I don't know if it's like one of those Seize the Throne levels or not, so I will be careful with him. If that is indeed not a Seize the Throne level and you just have to get rid of the general, I'm gonna just teleport Marth into that room to get Rickard if that's the case. Hopefully it doesn't come down to that, but it's gonna be really weird to do that. I'm just gonna be honest, because it seems like the only way to recruit him at the moment if the enemies aren't gonna be dropping items, as of what we've seen so far. Okay. The because the only time we actually get things to drop is from the bosses, but since a guy is a boss, I actually really hope the game would drop something, because we're so used to that, like vulnerarities and some other things. So hopefully that does indeed be, is the fact. Like, so we also got Silver Sword from the last boss, I'm pretty sure. So I would hope that the game wouldn't just randomly change that up on me out of nowhere, because I'm starting to understand the game, I'll be honest. But if it changes the game tactics up out of nowhere, it's going to make it a little bit harder to understand what's going on. Because I'm starting to get strategy in. Because now I'm starting to understand the mechanics of the original game. And throwing out my knowledge I already knew. And why did these guys not actually run at me? 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm in his movement. You coming over here, buddy? Okay. Yeah, we should be fine. It's only one mage. And these guys don't do damage to me, so we'll just run in here and use a lance. Here you go, Drunk. You gotta aggro them for me, I think, since they're not gonna move on their own, so honestly, it's worth a shot to just try and smack them once. Okay, that didn't work the way I wanted it to, but since we do have Jagen, let's throw Jagen in here as well, since he's our other tank. So we can just come in here, do a little bit of damage to one of these guys, and hopefully this will work for us in the long run. I don't know if it is, but well, I guess we'll find out. Because honestly, I have no clue if this will work. Because I don't know what this mage is going to do, because I don't know what kind of tome he's holding. He's holding Thunder, so he does 7 damage based on Wendell, but honestly, I'm not sure. It could be less, but it could be more. Who knows? I'm just gonna be honest. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's start moving our units a little bit closer. We don't want them to get, like, you know, like, shot into oblivion, so we do need to be a little bit careful with how we place them. I feel like the ones we have moved are decently good in HP, so I feel like they won't just get one shot in. It's very possible they could be, but actually I don't think Harden... Can Harden tank? Let's see here. 8 defense. Okay, he probably can then, okay. We'll move Harden in then. Harden should be able to tank a small bit of that. Okay, and then we can move Wendell a little bit forward. Get ready for whatever happens next. Daros really can't tank these guys. We already found that out because they double him for some reason. And then we end turn. Okay. Let's see how this next turn works out. Are they even going to chase me down at all, or are they just going to stand still and let me just wail on them for no reason? Okay, they're starting to move now. Here we go. That's what I wanted. I needed to figure out why they weren't just randomly running into us. Because they weren't running into us earlier. And now they are. So all we needed to do was just do a little small attack on them, and they started moving again. Okay, so far so good. We're dodging everything, except for the first attack, but honestly, it doesn't even matter. Ow. 6 damage. Okay, so it's less than our other guy, so that's fine. Okay. We only have to deal with 3 damage dealers and then 1 healer. And the healer's probably not going to run over here and get himself killed, honestly, so I don't think we have to worry about that. This guy doesn't have a long-range weapon, right? Silver Sword, yeah, we don't even have to worry about that either. Cool. That works for me. Okay, let's see here. Navarre is low on HP, so... Let's see here. How good is Wendell on experience? He's fine, okay. Wendell, I need you to move a little bit. Just right here, just so Lena can come in and use a little bit of that staff, the men's staff that she has on Navarre over here. Just so Navarre is safe to walk in there and not get one-shotted, because he is only at 11 HP, and I don't trust this game enough to let me just walk in there like that, so... Okay, now we can do it. Cool. I'm gonna use the Killing Edge. I feel like it's much better than the Iron Sword that we've been using. And I feel like it does have the extra crit rate that it normally would in the other games. So it does feel like it's actually a decent weapon in this game. I don't know what the crit rate is, because the game doesn't have any indicator of how close that is, and I swear if he's... This game in memeing 98 and 99% is starting to make me sad. I'm joking, but it seems to happen a lot. I don't know why. Okay, Merrick, you can... Oh, actually, no, we can use Merrick on the actual boss. You're fine then. Daros. Daros is 66. I don't think we have to worry about Daros randomly dying here, so Daros should be safe enough to walk up and just hit this guy with this little archer here with his axe one time, and then we can just see what happens after that, since they're more than likely going to be killed anyways, so we don't need to worry about that. We do have to worry about our other characters getting some experience, though. Caeda got her, so we don't need her to worry. Abel needs a little bit, so we're going to make sure that he gets this small bit of experience that he can gain right here. Hopefully this iron sword is enough, though? I honestly don't know. But we're more than likely going to double this guy because we are a horseback unit. And we did, cool. Thank you, game. Always nice to see you actually doing things that I'm really needing you to do. Okay, perfect. Let's see here. Merrick, we already know what we're doing with you. Hardin hasn't really got any knockouts yet, so I kind of want him to hit his next level, honestly. So, Steel Sword, get rid of this archer for me, buddy. And that's all I need you to do. It's a little bit lower hit chance with the Steel Sword, but honestly, 11 damage is 11 damage. So, cool. Thanks, Hardin. Good on you, Mr. Dark Emperor. Or future Dark Emperors, I should say. You got one skill, not bad. Max HP. It's a so-so. It's not bad. Skill's always good. If skill works the way I'm used to it being, we get some extra crit chance from that. So honestly, it's not the worst case scenario, but if it's not the skill that I'm used to, then it's going to be unfortunate. So hopefully it is the skill that I'm used to, because that means we just got a better chance of hitting crits, which would definitely be nice. And then luck, if it's based on the luck that I'm used to, is you don't get hit by crits as much. So I guess we'll find out very shortly if that is indeed the case. Okay, and turn. That's a decent spot. Now we just need to deal with the healer first, and then we'll deal with the general himself. Richard's just stuck in that room. I don't know what to do with him. So honestly, he can just stay in there. I'm just gonna be honest. Ooh, door key. Okay, we have the door key now, so we can go get him now. Let's see here. So if that's the case, I'm gonna go transfer this door key off to you. Here you go. I can't trade door keys? Are you actually serious? Wait, really? You can't trade door keys. Oh, okay. That's just weird, but okay. Thanks, game. Hopefully we'll get another one, but let's see here. That's a little unfortunate. I was kind of hoping it would be the other way around, and we could, you know, trade them over and stuff like that, but apparently the game doesn't have that feature, and you look scary! Wow, you are big. And I mean big. Wow. Hi, Mr. General. You're definitely huge, and that is a good level. Ow. Wow. Okay, Emerus, I'm sorry, buddy, but, I'm gonna have to, slay you into millions of pieces, and also I'm gonna use Marth to get rid of you because of the fact that, if you do drop a key, I want to make sure that I actually get it. So, I'm gonna use my rapier, and I'm gonna slice you into millions of pieces. I'll be seeing you later, Mr. Emerus. And down you go, buddy. You and your big, whatever that is, can get on out of here. I'm just gonna be honest. And 60 experience. Ooh, I like that. And he is holding a master key, thank you. Okay, no more items. What will you do? Drop doesn't drop my item, right? Okay, I'm making sure about that. Okay, thank you. Drop the iron sword that literally has 1 durability. Honestly, just drop the iron sword. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Okay, thank you, game. And that's a lot nicer than what I thought it was gonna do. Based on how this game has been, I did not trust dropping items like that. You know what? Navarre, smack this person for 1 damage or whatever you want to feel like doing. That'll give you 2 experience for your level, and honestly, just take it. If you kill him, you kill him. Doesn't look like you will, though, which is good, because that gives you a level and I can use the rest of the experience for someone else. And level 7, speed, and max HP. Max HP is fine. More at max HP, the less chance that we're going to get one-shotted in 1 turn, honestly. So, Honestly, I'll take whatever we can get at this point. How about Daros? How is he doing? 76, not bad. Hardin just leveled. Caeda leveled earlier. How about Abel? Abel's close. Yeah, he is. He's really close. I don't think we could seize the throne. Yeah, we can't. So we only have to worry about Marth doing that. So I just wanted to make sure if we could just place Abel there for now. Just so we can start attacking this little curate here to get a little bit of experience. That should be enough to raise Abel to his next level, which is nice. So we're going to get like probably 3 levels off this guy. Level up, we got weapon skill, speed, and I think luck was his last one. Not bad. And then we can use, I think, Daros for the last one. Yeah, Daros should be fine, I think. Daros or Jagen? How close is Jagen? 71. And Daros needs it more. Here you go, Daros. You take this experience if you can get it at all. I highly doubt you're probably going to miss, actually. You're going to miss, aren't you? Wow. Well, that's just sad. I'm just gonna be honest, that's sad. That's really sad. Okay, just end turn. We'll get rid of this guy and then we're just gonna warp, you know what, we're just gonna warp Marth. Oh wait, no. It wouldn't be smart to do that, honestly. So, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna quickly get rid of this guy. We're gonna give Daros one more shot at this, and if he doesn't get it, then we'll just use Jagen to get the rest of it. And then I'm gonna do a small skip to walk over to the door with Marth, and then we're gonna talk to Rickard, and then we're gonna do another skip to get back to the chair. I think that's the best bet here, I think. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, that's decent, I think. Or actually, we could do the chair first, make a bookmark after we kill this curate real quick, and then do the chair, and then after that, go and recruit him. Yeah, let's do that, because then we don't have to do two cuts, we could just do one, which honestly is better, because then it makes it easier to kind of figure out where everything is, and make sure that we do indeed get Rickard, and I don't, like, completely forget about him all of a sudden. And there's level 7 for Jagen. He got a skill. Cool. 10% chance of getting a skill increase, and he actually got it. Good job, buddy. Just good job indeed. Okay. So let's do the bookmark real quick, like I said, just so we can make sure to do that real quick so we don't forget about it. Okay, and seize the throne real quick, and let's do this.
You must be Prince Marth. You have done well to make it here. I'm Princess of Archnea, Nina. Though Archnea has long protected this world, Dolor overwhelmed us, throwing all into chaos. I cannot fight, Marth. I beg you. Please lead the forces of good and defeat Dolor. You must liberate all of the lands Dolor has occupied.
Of course. Princess Nina, Altea's allegiance to Archnea is steadfast. Moreover, as the Prince of Altea, it is my destiny to defeat Medius.
I thank you, Marth. I will now entrust you with this treasure. The Fire Emblem is given to the one that with the strength to save the world, when my royal family cannot. With this, you'll be able to open chests containing invaluable treasures.
Ooh. Okay, cool. So I don't even need the thieves to open up stuff. That's actually really nice.
The battles you will face will test your every skill, but fight as hard as you can. Return light to this world.
And with that, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go and get Rickard real quick. BRB, boys and girls. Oh, thank you, it worked. Okay, so, I don't know what the Master Key is used for. I used it on the treasure chest and apparently nothing happened, unless you gotta be in front of it and not on top of it. But I found out door keys are specifically for doors, and Master Keys, I have no clue what the heck you use a Master Key for, so we have a Master Key that I don't know what to use it for, but thankfully we opened up this door and now we can get Rickard. Okay, all we need to do is just put Marth here, and Rickard should just walk over and talk to us. Please do that and don't randomly just attack me out of nowhere. He should talk to us. Okay, thank you.
Thanks for saving me. Hey, wait a second. Aren't you the Prince of Altea? My name's Rickard. I am but a humble thief. I came to loot this castle but ended up getting caught. Since you helped me out, I'll return the favor.
And there we go. Now we have Mr. Rickard here. I don't know why I wasn't able to open up treasure chests. Maybe Marth can't use the Master Key? Maybe that's the case. but for some reason, I wasn't able to use it. I'm going to give it to Rickard real quick, and we're going to check something. I want to do this on camera, because I have a feeling that maybe thieves are the only ones that are able to use the Master Key. We will be able to get the Fire Emblem, which we know about. Thankfully, that is a thing. So, we won't need the thieves to do this, but I have a feeling that the thieves are the only ones able to actually use this item. So, let's see if that's actually the case. Yep, chest. So, thieves are only able to open these chests. That's good to know, at least. The chest contained 10,000 gold. Oh, thanks. I'm not really bad on gold, but if you really needed it, it's actually really good. So, thankfully, that is over. So, with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to be ending this off. I'm going to go and look at the shop in this area and grab any items that I feel like we're going to need for the next chapter. And I don't think you guys want to watch that because it's going to take me probably 20 minutes to kind of figure out my stat. Check out my inventory because it's a little bit harder to do it in this game than most games. So I'm going to check my inventory, make sure everything's right. And in the next one, we will be doing Chapter 7. I believe we get Bantu in the next chapter, I think, is what I remember reading up on. So that's going to be pretty cool. So in the next one, we'll be getting ourselves a Manakee, which is actually really cool. I don't know how we're going to get them, but I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and see you next time. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.